Let's get right into our big story at 9:30. We're celebrating a retired South Mississippi teacher that's doing amazing things in retirement. WXXV News 25's Elizabeth Keene joins us live in studio now to tell us more about Miss Frances-McGill. Elizabeth, she sounds like a great woman.
Grant, she's awesome. I had the chance to sit down with Frances yesterday in an in-studio interview, and it was simply so incredible that I had to go visit her today to hear more about some of the cool things she does. Get this, Frances runs in marathons and raises money for charity while doing so. Here's more.
Most grandmothers don't go from baking cookies to running marathons. But then again, most grandmothers aren't like Frances-McGill.
I've done 2 full marathons and 18 half marathons.
The retired special education teacher started training for these endurance races in her 50s. And at first, it was just a fun hobby.
A group of teachers at our school all thought it would be a lot of fun to do a half marathon. And we just trained and we all went together, and it was in Nashville. We had a great time.
Now, 22 years later, she's raced a lot. But for Frances, shiny medals and high placements aren't the goal. Her heart is in it for a much bigger reason. It all started when she began fundraising for the St-Jude-half-marathon and had an incredible experience.
One thing that is so touching, when I did a race in Memphis, we ran by the St. Jude Hospital. And of course, children with cancer could not be out there, but you could see some in the windows. And the parents lined the streets and called out, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," to all the runners. And it touched me that those parents were out there appreciating us, what they go through.
Frances's next race, overseas in Wales. It's a tribute to her grandmother, who was from the European country.
Both my grandmothers are immigrants, one from England, one from Wales. And I was reading about this online, and I thought, that would be great to go to Wales and see where my grandmother came from. She actually lived in Cardiff.
And it's safe to say that she's already inspiring the next generation of runners, one who calls her grandma.
My grandson, Maddox, his name is Maddox Blue McGill. He's a very, very fast runner. 6 years old. I think he's one of the fastest in his grade. So he's proud of me.
Best of luck to Frances as she gears up for that race in Wales. Reporting from where you live, I'm Elizabeth Keene, WXXV News 25.